Elephant birds are members of the extinct ratite family Epeornithidae, made up of flightless birds that once lived on the island of Madagascar. They are thought to have become extinct around 1000 to 1200 CE, probably as a result of human activity. The term elephant bird may date back to Marco Polo's fantastical description of a bird so large that it could carry away elephants in its talons. Elephant birds comprised the genera Millerornis, Voromb and Epeornis. While they were in close geographical proximity to the ostrich, their closest living relatives are kiwi, found only in New Zealand, suggesting that ratites did not diversify by vicariance during the breakup of Gondwana but instead evolved from ancestors that dispersed more recently by flying, like the ostrich, rhea, cassowary, emu, kiwi and extinct moa. Millerornis and Epeornis were ratites. They could not fly, and their breastbones had no keel. Because Madagascar and Africa separated before the ratite lineage arose, Epeornis has been thought to have dispersed and become flightless and gigantic in situ. It is widely believed that the extinction of Epeornis was a result of human activity. The birds were initially widespread, occurring from the northern to the southern tip of Madagascar. One theory states that humans hunted the elephant birds to extinction in a very short time for such a large landmass, the Blitzkrieg hypothesis. There is indeed evidence that they were hunted and their preferred habitats destroyed. Eggs may have been particularly vulnerable. 19th century travelers saw eggshells used as bowls, and a recent archaeological study found remains of eggshells among the remains of human fires, suggesting that the eggs regularly provided meals for entire families. Meet the Pachystrathiode manacensis, a gigantic flightless bird that once stood 3.5 meters tall. For scale, an African elephant typically stands at 3.3 meters tall. It weighed around 450 kilograms, which is around 3 times the weight of an ostrich. Currently the largest living bird on the planet. Elephant bird remains are abundant, and fossil evidence indicates that each species was massively constructed, with conical beaks, short thick legs, 3-toed feet, and relatively small wings that were useless for flight. Thus, researchers suggest that these birds were probably slow-moving inhabitants of forests. Elephant birds were herbivores. They ate the plant seeds and leaves that grew in their native habitat on the islands of Madagascar. The rainforest fruits had thick coats, but fossil evidence has shown that the guts of giant birds were well adapted to allow these fruits to pass through at 30 centimeters tall and 24 centimeters in diameter. It is 200 times bigger than a chicken's egg.